Alright, a very warm welcome back everyone. Today I want to talk about how you can mix reverb to your songs in a very easy way. In this case I'm going to focus on one particular track, but of course you would have to do this for multiple tracks in your arrangement, and you would also have to figure out how you want to mix those together or blend those together. But in this case I've just loaded up one of these loops and I think we can work with this pretty well here. So the second thing I did is create 3 effects tracks, in this case a short reverb, medium reverb and long reverb. I utilized the fab filter reverb for this very purpose, but in this case we are going to switch the default settings here just to allow for the different sizes of the reverb that you're going to need. So I've just opened up the short reverb, and of course this short reverb should be a short reverb, so let's just choose something between 0.5 and maybe 1.5 seconds for this reverb. Then for the second one, for the medium one, you would want to have something like 2.5, maybe 3 seconds, something in that region. And for the long one, you can easily go for 5 seconds or a little bit less, 5 to 6 seconds, maybe a little bit less or a little bit more. In this case, it's just for this very long reverb that gives you the impression that the sound is very far away from you. And this is essentially what we are going to do. So we are going to place our object in the space in a way that sounds very natural, in the sense that we mix the short reverb whenever we want, or we mix more of the short reverb whenever we want to have the object closer to us. We mix medium reverb when the object is like a medium far distance away from us, and we mix long reverb if the object is away, very far away from us. So how do we do this? Again, we do this with sound effects. So I'm going to just load those up. Where is my short reverb? Why is my short reverb not available here? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be able to do this anyway. I did this on the wrong track. Well, that's why. Okay, let's choose the right track. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Okay, so activate all of those. These are post fader sends again. If you want to learn more about this, check out my videos about this. And they are now sending with 0 decibels. So if I'm soloing any of these reverb things, you hear the loop plus the reverb that is applied on this. So let me just do this. And again. And also let me change the tempo here real quick. And you hear that for all of these 3 reverbs, the character or the reverb tail gets much longer. If we just listen to those, if we just listen to only the reverbs here, this is what it would sound like. And of course, this is much longer than we initially would want to have the reverb applied on our track. So let's just lower this. I want this object to be very close to me, so I want to lower the long and the medium reverb and keep the short reverb pretty high. Let's listen to it. Sounds okay. Let me just bypass these sends. This is the dry signal, and this would be with effects. Sounds good to me. However, if you now in a setting where you would have a whole arrangement, this might not be strong enough or enough reverb on this track. So I'm going to exaggerate this a little bit, and this is what would come up with this. And you hear that especially the medium and the long reverb tail are working quite hard, even when the sound stopped already, right? And this is one of the ways you can mix your reverb, or mix reverb in general. Of course, you could also stack this, but in this case, this is a very easy version, which allows you to place objects and not having to worry about how you set up one particular reverb channel or one particular reverb effect for you, and just utilize multiple of those and actuate between those in with sending enough enough of the signal to those channels.